awesome the RGV is, and this next guest is no stranger to Take 5. It's International Cello Day, so we decided to bring her back not only to celebrate, but also to appreciate her musical arts. I'm here with Miss Genuine Cello. Jen, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, it is great to be back.
So you, like I said, we are very familiar with your amazing work here on Take 5. Tell us a little bit more about, your work in this art.
I picked the cello when I was really too young to be taking any credit for my good decisions in life. I was 11 and I got to participate in a middle school orchestra in San Antonio, Texas. So that got me started on my path, which I took it all the way through college. But instead of being just bound for classical and symphony music, I started making some of my own music, using a looper, playing in bands, doing improvisation. So I guess there's kind of two parts to my career. One is definitely more classical, and the other one is more fun and contemporary.
Well, I feel like, Jen, there are multiple parts because you are a one-man band. You do everything by yourself, which I think is so amazing. How did you kind of come up with that? Because that is not something that is very easy. So that's amazing that you're able to do that. You're so talented.
Thank you. I like to call it the one-woman cello army.
Yes.
But there is a machine called the looper, and even from when I was a little kid, I loved to record myself and play duets because I liked being able to play more than one line at a time, and playing the harmonies was really fun for me. So just after a lifetime of being around orchestral music, I started to play with being able to kind of clone myself and play multiple parts, maybe take a bass line, maybe take a cello line, and stack them all up, and I was just addicted to it. So I really love looping.
I think that is so awesome. Like, I'm literally amazed every time I watch you playing. But also, I gotta ask, how are you celebrating International Cello Day?
Well, first, somebody had to tell me that it was International Cello Day because I didn't realize that until your team reached out.
Well,
so
I'm
happy
glad you know.
Cello Day, everybody. I am definitely celebrating by just reflecting on the 35-year-old journey of playing this instrument because, it's just one of the most versatile instruments in the string family. It has just brought me a lifetime of connecting with people who love the instrument and just all the different ways it can be played, like rock and softly and soothing. So it's just one of those instruments that can do it all.
So we heard a little snippet of what you're going to play for us, but you actually have two very special songs that you're going to be showing us in our Take Fivers. So thank you so much for joining us, and I'm super excited to hear what you've got working up for us.
Thanks, Idani. I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you.
All right, well, you have to stay tuned to listen to Jen's music, but in the meantime, if you already want to get your tickets for her next shows happening at the Art Lounge on the island, you can scan that QR code that you see right now on your screen. And while we're on the topic of some fun ways to ring in the new year, we've got just the place that can keep the good vibes going. Sir's Martini Lounge sets the mood with its drinks and its music. It's the spot where you can sit, chat with old friends, or even make some new ones. And their New Year's resolution, be bigger and better than before.
We're looking to do bigger, better things, bring more entertainment down, bigger bands, just make it better. I mean, that's what we're seeing for the future.
We'll have the full story for you on New Year's Day right here on Take 5. All right, now what are your plans for New Year's Eve? Because I've got another one for you. A drone and a light show plus food and live music. Oh, and did I mention you can experience all of that for free? FAR is having their New Year's Eve ball drop very soon, and we want to make sure you know all about it. So I've got Kenya Gomez here with me to tell us a little bit more. Kenya, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So I really want to talk about this event because there is so much going on, and it is free, of course. So, I mean, there's no excuse not to head out there and just give it a look.
Yeah, I've been saying FAR is definitely the place to be this New Year's Eve. It's all taking place on Wednesday, the 31st, starting at 8:30 p.m. all the way till midnight, of course. This is our 4th annual event. It's always been such a success, and that is why we come back every year. We had over 9,000 people join us last year.
Really? Wow.
And like you mentioned, I mean, it's just the perfect spot because it is a free entrance. It's family friendly, plenty of music, food as well.
Yeah.
We have party favors, of course, those hats, the glasses, the cool necklaces that we like to see, right, for the new year to welcome 2026.
And so I also got to ask, you know, on New Year's Eve, a lot of us might be spending time with friends, families, loved ones. I think this is also such a nice way of kind of moving the party somewhere else with other people's friends. Something that you all thought about when creating this event.
Yes, and also, I mean, maybe for those that don't have, you know, big families, this is the perfect location. But also Christmas, that's when we tend to be with our close family. But New Year's, sometimes we want to party, right? We want that music with those activities. We want to be with our community. And we will have live music by the Spasmatics for all the 80s fans. We will also have that drone show that you mentioned, 15-minute drone show.
Ooh, okay, that's cool.
And of course, we end the night with the fireworks.
You got to end the night at, is that at midnight, those fireworks?
Right at midnight. So of course we do. And right now, if you visit our social media site, City of FAR, you'll see one of our latest safety. And another thing I want to mention, fireworks are prohibited, like in every other city, right, within the city limits. But we still want you to have a good time, and that is why we have fireworks. It's a safe spot. We've got our police, our fire, our EMS department, so you know, you can still enjoy those traditional fireworks where you are allowed to and safely.
Yes, and you have an ease of mind, like, okay, a peace of mind.
Yes.
You know, the roads are closed. I'm able to be here in a place where there is fireworks. I don't have to worry about food, drinks. I have entertainment. I mean, it's all right there.
It's all there. Of course, the drinks too. We can't miss the drinks. And of course, we just want to remind everyone to, you know, not drink and drive. Of course, we have plenty of, you know, Ubers and Lyfts available here in our area. So make sure to plan accordingly.
Awesome. All right. Well, Kenya, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us more about this event. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. We hope to see everybody there.
And again, that event starts at 8:30, and then the show stopper, the ball drop, of course, happens right at midnight. So make sure to stop by.
The following segment is supported by the Sign Depot.
Whether you need a sign to fit on a poster board or just to place onto the front of your garage door, Signs to Go can give you that quality material in a matter of seconds. So let's go check it out with Joe.
Okay, guys, if you are looking for signs, I mean, look at this garage. Any signs you need, yard signs, you can find it here at Signs to Go. I'm here with Ruben, who is one of the owners. Ruben, I want to know about, first and foremost, pricing, because that is something that you guys pride yourselves in.
Well, we created a brand new concept for the Valley, which is basically you increase the production and lower down the cost. So the price we have here, second to none. We have signs, for example, the old 4x8, the signs for $69. Everyone else has them for about twice as much as that, you know. Plus we get them out like that, you know. So any lower, you know, would be practically free. So
that's amazing, and that's exactly your slogan, right? That's so we're gonna go ahead and take you guys inside of the warehouse right now. But I do want to talk about, for those viewers who maybe want signs for their garage sales, that's something that you guys do as well.
We specialize in those, you know. We can down as low as $9 for a sign, which printed out the door. And of course, with higher quantities, you can go a lot lower than that too.
And let's show this sign as an example of the quality that you guys have, because this is top tier quality. This is not just your typical ink.
No, this is UV gel ink, which is ultraviolet, which makes it last 6 to 7 times longer. You know, and again, because of the speed, we're able to cut down on our labor costs and bring the special to offer the special prices to the Valley.
And signs for literally anything. Right here we have some signs showcasing some restaurants,
for
some businesses. I mean, if you guys want something to showcase your menus, they've got that covered. Now, let's talk about speed, because let's just say some people want some speed.
Okay, well, check
How
this
fast
out.
does this get done?
Watch this. This machine, and right now we slow down the speed just for the camera, but we can actually pull these out in about 15 seconds. Watch what's going to happen.
Now, this is the special gel that we were talking about.
It's a special UV gel. So watch, right now it's just beginning to set itself up, but once it goes, it goes. And so how many do you need? You know, you need 3,000 a day? We can do it. Check that out. You see the wide footprint it does. There it goes. And it's all magnetic, by the way. It runs on magnet, so there's actually no physical contact in any way. So there's no rollers or bearings, nothing like that.
And just like that, it's done.
It's done, you know? And
So if somebody did want to reach out, you know, how can somebody reach out and purchase a sign if they wanted one?
Okay, you can call us directly at 956-322-5588. That's watch what happens here. So 956-322-5588, or go to signs2go.us.
That's right, guys. So if you guys are interested in any signs whatsoever, you definitely can find it here at Signs2Go. That's right. Well, for Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
Coming up, this Valley football player is making his name known valley-wide, and we'll be speaking to him next on Take 5.
Ashley's New Year's Bash is back. Ring in the savings with Hot Buy starting at just $2.99 or save up to 25% off your entire purchase. Plus, get free white glove delivery when you shop New Year's Day. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
I'm made in the 956.
I'm made in the 956.
We're made in the 956.
Super proud of being made in the 956.
I'm Javier Guerra, and I'm also made in the 956. Join me on Tuesdays as we feature people doing incredible things who are made in the 956.
Watch Made in the 956, Tuesdays on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5. Made in the 956 is supported by Burt Ogden Motors, Buick GMC.
Your first day as a fully qualified Kohler HVAC tech.
Gonna make you so proud, sir.
Already proud of you, Jesse. Like your new patch?
Love it, sir.
Now you'll be running AC repair calls on your own.
I feel like a baby bird about to leave the nest.
Just remember, there's a big bird back at HQ if you need me.
A big bird? You don't look like Big Bird.
Call Kohler because we care.
Not even that big anymore, sir.
Just get in the truck.
Have you lost weight, sir?
It's getting hot out there.
Get ready, the 4th annual Bayou Brewfest is coming back. Saturday, March 28th at the Edinburgh Promenade Courtyard. Enjoy a huge craft beer garden, delicious food from your favorite Valley restaurants, live music, auctions, and much more. Don't miss the fun, flavor, and festivities at the 4th annual Edinburgh Rotary Bayou Brewfest. Get your tickets now at edinburghrotary.org. The Edinburgh Rotary 4th annual Bayou Brewfest.
Every holiday season, people ask if we're bringing back that Christmas commercial. Yep, that's me, the elf on the right. A lot's changed since then.
I still say we should bring the elf costumes back. Yeah, that's going to be a hard no.
But one thing hasn't changed. Clark Chevrolet and Clark Knapp Honda are still your hometown family dealerships, built on tradition, community, and doing things how Dad taught us.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas. And no, I'm not putting the elf costume back on. Yet.
Family owned, community focused, elf costume optional.
Right now at your local Ashley, shop the New Year's Bash and save up to 25% off your entire purchase. And pay over time with no interest for 5 years with no money down. Ashley's New Year's Bash is here only for a limited time, so don't miss out.
He's been nominated as the Kicker of the Year by High School Sports Magazine, fighting a setback 2 years ago, but it's that journey that has brought him to where he is today. Joining me now is Jared Osuna from La Joya High School. Jared, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Idani. I really appreciate it. I'm very honored to be here. It's a very humbling experience, I can say, so thank you.
So I really want to talk about this Kicker of the Year, High School Sports Magazine. Tell me a little bit more about this award and the accomplishment that comes with it.
Okay, thank you. I believe that it's one of my coaches who puts a word in. Like, it's more of a, hey, I got a kid here who's very talented, and I believe he deserves it. So to have that kind of thing happen for me, I mean, I'm very honored to have that kind of experience.
And so I got to ask, what was that emotion like when you found out? Did your coach tell you? Did you find out through social media? What was that like?
My parents actually called me and told me that I got nominated for that, and I felt very ecstatic and excited because the week before there's these rankings for football, first team, second team, and I didn't get any of those, so I felt very down.
Right.
So getting that kind of nomination, I felt very up, and I felt that God had something in place for me that I deserved, so thank you.
And so, Kicker of the Year, how long have you been a kicker for, or how long have you been playing football for?
kicking originally started for me in 5th grade. In a pump, pass, and kick. I wasn't consistent with it. I consistently started kicking my freshman year.
All right.
And I want to thank my mom and dad for it because they always pushed me towards it, and it's just something that I love.
And so also something that I really want to talk about is, so whenever we were first talking, you said that you had kind of experienced a setback that kind of, you know, pushed you back a little bit, and it's really shaped how your success has been. You know, tell me a little bit more about that experience.
You know, that experience is one of the most difficult experiences I have had. To get an injury like that and to come back stronger is very hard because I was in a depressive state. I couldn't play, I couldn't run, I could barely walk.
Right.
So to come back like that and have a season the way I did, I can't explain it. You know, it's something that is God-given. So. And
so you're a senior at La Jolla High School. So you just wrapped up your senior year of high school football. What was your biggest takeaway from that time?
My biggest takeaway is don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do, because the football team I come from, we were always hated because we couldn't win. But this year we made playoffs with a decent record, and you know, I felt we really showed that we could do what people thought we couldn't do. So yes.
I love that. I love that you're part of a team that continues to push forward and, you know, break boundaries like you were just saying. Yes. So nominated for Kicker of the Year. When will we find out that winner? Around what time, so that we can all be supporting you by your side?
I'm pretty sure sometime in March.
All right. All right. Well, then I guess we got to wait till March to see if Jared is Kicker of the Year for High School Sports Magazine. Jared, thank you so much for heading over here, telling us a little bit more about your accomplishments. And you've had such an amazing year playing football, not only now, but like you said, since you were 8 years old. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Dani.
And on the topic of starting the new year on the right note, it's all about setting yourself up for success. So we got a little bit more of that next on Take 5.
Follow us on social media at take5.krgb.
MeTV is America's #1 classic television network.
There can only be one #1, me.
Watch MeTV now on a new channel, KRGV 5.3.
Be sure and stop by.
In the valley, your commercial roof takes a beating 365 days a year. Blistering heat, pounding rain, and relentless winds are unpredictable.
One leak can shut you down and cost you thousands. Don't wait. Call Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing to get your commercial building prepared to handle our Texas weather. Our trained professionals provide full-service, commercial-grade roofing and waterproofing trusted by our clients since 1897.
Call or visit us at chamberlainltd.com today.
Injured at work? Don't let confusion or your employer's insurance company cost you your benefits. At Stapleton & Stapleton, we fight for injured workers, period. Medical care, wage benefits, protection while you heal. I'm the blonde law boss, and here's the truth about Texas workers' comp. Choose the wrong doctor, miss a deadline, or sign the wrong paper, and your benefits can disappear. With us, no fluff, no runaround, just straight facts and strong advocacy for working people. La Mera Huera is here to help. Real workers, real rights, real results.
From our family to yours, happy holidays from Channel 5.
My name is Melissa Gonzalez. What makes Charlie Clark Hyundai different from other dealerships? They actually treat you like family, and the service of the lifetime oil changes and Nana's lifetime warranty have been exceptional. My name is Melissa Gonzalez, and I am Charlie Clark Hyundai. Órale.
También hablamos inglés. Pues, ¿qué más quieres? Dame chance, móchate. Si no...
Nana, pau, pau.
Órale.
Amen.
Listen to me, my music. Kiss FM 105.5, 106.3. More music, more variety.
It's how I get to you.
The best new music.
The biggest artists.
All in one place.
Kiss FM.
The following segment is supported by DHR Health.
New year, same us, just a little curious. We're checking in on our health in a way that actually feels doable. Dr. Rugula is here joining us now from DHR Health to give us a little bit more health tips. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, Doctor, with all the holiday meals, I have to admit I have partaken in that. Sometimes we might feel like, oh my gosh, maybe I ate too much bad food. What should I do? Should I eat healthier super quick? Like, what are ways that we can bounce back from those holiday meals?
It's pretty common sense. I don't think you need to have special knowledge or skills to just look at around yourself, see what looks healthy, what looks natural, what does not look preserved, what does not look artificial. Anything that comes straight from the nature is always good.
Whole foods.
Whole foods, fruits, vegetables, fresh fish. Anything that comes from the fridge, especially the store fridge, it's a little bit suspicious. So.
Okay. I guess that makes more sense. Like eating foods that you would find, I guess, that grow out of the ground, that makes you feel a little bit wiser about the choices that you make, that you put into your body. Now, speaking of body, I think it's also important to kind of keep in mind our BMI. What does BMI stand for? I feel like that's kind of put on social media a lot. Can you tell us a little bit more about it and maybe the importance of it?
Yeah, BMI, body mass index, is been used for many, many years as the indicator of obesity. So basically, it's calculations of your weight and height, and it comes with certain numbers. But recently, according to many research, that index does not actually reflects what's in your body. For example, we have patients with very low body mass index, almost normal, and they still have a lot of health problems because of overweight. So body mass index alone does not give us the full answer where we stand with being overweight.
Now, talking about BMI and talking about healthy foods, can you tell me a little bit more about the importance of just staying healthy overall and the medical benefits that come with, watching over what it is that we eat and making sure we're moving for at least an hour a day, things like that?
This is very, very good and very important questions, because many patients that we have at DHR and many other hospitals, they think about obesity as the way they look. But we as a physicians, I'm also a scientist, we look inside patient's body, and the actual damage, I can say it's a damage that fat provides to the body, it's incredible. So that's something that most patients, they don't realize, that what they eat is actually making their body less healthy, or even some organs are affected so much that we cannot reverse the change. The good example is a liver. Most patients with even less amount of obesity, they actually have quite significant liver changes. It's a special group of patients. For example, patients living here in the valley, they are very sensitive, even to small amount of fat that makes liver and many other organs quite effective.
And so I think that's what we're both saying is, the importance of making sure that we know what we're putting into our body. We know that we're fueling our body, because food is fuel. And by keeping awareness of that, we're able to just live healthier lives and be happier about that too, that we're giving back to our body because it gives so much to us. Thank you so much, Doctor, for being here today. And if people have any questions, they can reach out to DHR Health for any medical inquiries, or you can also give them a call. Now, it's been pretty windy out, definitely feeling the slightly cool temps today. Now, as we prep for the New Year's, we've also got to know what outfit pairs best with the weather. So giving us our Take 5 fashion forecast is meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez.
Well, it is sweater weather, it's flannel weather, it is keep yourself warm weather. I would grab some sort of jacket, at least for the next day or so, just because we'll be in the 50s, not just this evening and then into tonight, dropping to the 40s, but tomorrow, continuing to stay in the 50s. So mid to upper 50s, a very good possibility tomorrow, even with some peaks of sunshine, and the winds will continue out of the north. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Coming up next, we've learned more about her, but now it's time to hear her. We're staying tuned because we've got a performance for you coming up next.
Shop the year-end closeout at Bert Ogden Buick GMC and drive a brand new Sierra for just $139 a month or save $13,000. That's right, $139 per month or $13,000 off. Now at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
Dale gas.
Thank you to everyone who donated to this year's Tim's Coats campaign. More than $42,000 worth of brand new coats will head out to those in need. A special thanks to the Rotary Clubs of Edinburgh, Far, and District 5930 for their $12,000 donation. And thank you to everyone in our bronze category who donated $1,000 or more. And a shout out to our friends who donated $500 or more. Of course, we couldn't have done it without you, our generous viewers. Thank you.
Hey, honey. Raleigh approves our home loan.
No way.
With Raleigh Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our home, auto, and business loans, you'll be celebrating in no time. Raleigh Credit Union, banking for all.
I was baking cupcakes for my son for his birthday. During washing the baking pans, I sliced my finger open with a steel wool. That's my finger after 5 surgeries. I called the Forest because they helped me with the car accident case about a year prior to this incident. I wasn't sure that they took product cases like this, but they did, so I'm really glad I gave them a call. If Jeff were here, I would thank him and his team because I've been through so much.
Now's your chance to tell me yourself.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Jeff, so much.
Looking for a furry friend to brighten your day? Every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon, we'll be highlighting an adorable animal looking for their forever home. Join us every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon and Take 5.
Pet of the Week is supported by Bert Ogden BMW of Far.
Every holiday season, people ask if we're bringing back that Christmas commercial. Yep, that's me, the elf on the right. A lot's changed since then.
I still say we should bring the elf costumes back. Yeah, that's going to be a hard no.
But one thing hasn't changed. Clark Chevrolet and Clark Knapp Honda are still your hometown family dealerships, built on tradition, community, and doing things how Dad taught us.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas. And no, I'm not putting the elf costume back on. Yet.
Family owned, community focused, elf costume optional.
Welcome back. Now, I think it's time we celebrate International Cello Day with our very special guest. Help me welcome Genuine Cello.
Every time we crave motion, when we know something's gotta give, there's a force that keeps us moving. There's nothing to fear, so save your breath, find your heart. We're in this together. We all play a part in this mystery. Yesterday is history, and I think you'll find it feels so good to change your mind.
amazing, Jen. Now we're going to be hearing more from Genuine Cello a little later on. And don't forget, her next listening session is at the Art Lounge on the Island on the 17th and the 18th. You can get your tickets right now by scanning the QR code that will be showing on your screen. It's right there. And we are so close to the new year, and to some, that might mean new financial decisions. And we've got someone here to tell us everything we need to know about being on the right path to financial literacy, coming up next.
Need better sleep? We can help. It's Mattress Firm's once-a-year sale and clearance. Save up to $700 on Sealy Posturepedic, plus get a free adjustable base. Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
It's a wrap-up the year sales event at Burns Motors.
Get a new 2025 Ram 2500 Tradesman Crew Cab 4x4 diesel for $59,988. That's right, $59,988. Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
Albert Kessler with Hess Fitness Products. Whatever your fitness goals are, we have the right equipment for you, along with our white glove delivery to start your fitness journey to a healthier you. HessFitnessProducts.com. Look better, feel better, do more.
Louis, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready for the commercial, Rosemary.
But it's a commercial for commercial buildings. We don't need you.
What? But I need to talk about our great equipment options and lease plans that virtually pay for themselves. And how we can keep businesses cool and comfortable. A lot of people don't know we install commercial ACs.
Well, I think you just told them.
But do I look good?
Luis, get down from there before you fall.
And remember, you can always trust the Tex in Pink.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight.
You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people.
The Jacobs Law Firm.
1-800-PARTNER.
A force for justice.
Raw power when you need it. Spacious premium interior for that custom fit. And world-class safety features for what's most important. Elevate your standard in a new Genesis GV80 for 0.99% APR at Genesis of Harlingen.
Channel 5 News inspiring the talent of the future. Our news team welcomed Valley students into our newsroom for a day of one-on-one learning.
Because that's what we do also. We put all the stories together. And
how does this feel, man? Heavy.
Doing right now, I do that every single day when it comes to recording an interview.
I put the focus, and right now it's sunny and warm.
Channel 5 News is dedicated to student success.
Thank you, Channel 5!
Need better sleep? We can help. It's Mattress Firm's once-a-year sale and clearance. Save up to $700 on Sealy Posturepedic, plus get a free adjustable base. Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
This segment is supported by the local Edward Jones office of David Salinas.
We are inching toward 2026, so that means right now is the time to get your finances in check. And David Salinas with Edward Jones is here to break it down for us. David, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Now, I've heard about the importance of financial literacy, but I'm going to be honest, sometimes I'm like, oh, that's kind of a lot of work. I don't want to learn a little bit more about it, but I know it's important. And so how are some simple ways that we can make sure that we are being financially literate while also making sure, we're absorbing all of that information because it is important?
Correct. Yes, and that's one of the big things that I focus on. So normally towards the end of the year, when it comes to like individuals wanting to spend some money from their account, there's a couple of different ways that they can do that.
Right.
So one of the ways, of course, is going to be through required minimum distributions, RMDs. You may have heard of that. So that is going to be individuals age 73 and older who are required to take out a specific amount every year.
Okay.
If they don't take that full amount out, they're penalized 25%. So it's a big deal. So we want to make sure to get that done.
Okay.
The other big tip is some individuals may have flexible spending accounts, FSAs. So FSAs are more use it or lose it type of accounts.
Okay.
So individuals will want to check with their employer to make sure that they know the deadlines on when those funds need to be spent, as well as when they need to submit those receipts.
And so are you the person that people can contact if they have any of those questions like,
Correct.
hey, I have an account with work, I have no idea, or I have a savings account, I have no idea what any of this means. Are you that person person that we can go to with all that information.
Yes, we can definitely point you in the right direction for sure.
All right, perfect. Now I also got to ask, what are additional ways that we can be saving just in our day-to-day lives?
Yes, so of course retirement savings is a big deal.
Okay.
You'll want to basically assess here at the year end your pre-tax retirement contributions through your workplace plan. There are some options in some plans where they allow you to increase that incrementally year over year.
All right.
So you'll want to make sure to check with your plan to see if that's an option that's available for you. And then of course you'll also want to make sure to have just an emergency savings account as well.
Perfect.
3 to 6 months typically is what we recommend, and an easily accessible account, so something like a savings account at the bank.
All right, perfect. Now, is there anything else that we should probably be thinking about before the end of the year financially?
Yes, so with the One Big Beautiful Bill, that has created a lot of change, so definitely recommend to visit with your financial advisor and your tax professional to ask any questions that you may have as far as how that may impact your situation. You'll also want to visit with your financial advisor to do an investment review of your account.
All right.
Talk a little bit about your overall financial goals and your comfort level with risk. And then finally, you'll want to make sure to review your beneficiaries on all of your bank accounts, your brokerage, and your insurance accounts as well before the year end.
Now, I also want to ask, one more question. How important, and I keep saying that word because it is important, but how important is it that we make sure that we know all of this information just, I guess, in our back pocket?
Yes, yes. So it can be a little bit intimidating, but definitely asking the questions and kind of putting yourself in a position to visit with somebody just to ask general questions is definitely recommended. You'll be surprised at how much information is out there.
Because knowledge is power.
Correct.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in today, David.
Thank you for having me, appreciate it.
And you can find David Salinas' office along 10th Street in McAllen. And if you want to get started right now, you can also text CONNECT to 31268. We're heading into the new year, but some old lessons are worth keeping around. We've got a few tips you'll want to keep in mind as we're heading into 2026 coming up next. And families can enjoy stories, songs, and rhymes together at the McAllen Public Library's Family Story Time tonight at 6. We'll be right back.
Storms don't wait, and neither should you. If your home or business has been hit by a storm, your insurance company should step in to help. But often, they deny, delay, and underpay. At the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, we fight back. We help business owners with hail damage, wind damage, business interruption, and much more. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm and take your first step toward recovery.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
We can't help what you do before you go to bed, but we can make sure the sleep is solid once you finally get there. And during the New Year's super sale at Denver Mattress, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Summit Queen for only $299.99, or take up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. And score 60 months, no interest, and free shipping. Here's to 365 nights of better sleep. Happy New Year from Denver Mattress.
Every holiday season, people ask if we're bringing back that Christmas commercial. Yep, that's me, the elf on the right. A lot's changed since then.
I still say we should bring the elf costumes back. Yeah, that's going to be a hard no.
But one thing hasn't changed. Clark Chevrolet and Clark Knapp Honda are still your hometown family dealerships, built on tradition, community, and doing things how Dad taught us.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas. And no, I'm not putting the elf costume back on. Yet.
Family owned, community focused, elf costume optional.
La dama de los choques, la abogada de los choques. Si te chocan en tu coche, llama de día o de noche.
After the accident that left her injured, Veronica's bills started piling up. And with insurance adjusters knocking at the door, Veronica begs the question.
Can anyone help me?
Leo Wise es la dama de los choques. Call 956 Abogada.
Llama de día o de noche.
New episodes every week.
It's that time of the year again, those New Year's resolutions. Now, I don't know about you, but one of the top things on my list is always eating a little cleaner. Now, it doesn't have to be a total reset or a big change, but some simple reminders that can go a really long way. So Millie and Peggy are here to share a few with you.
Joining us now to talk all about it is registered dietitian Peggy Ramon Rosales. Peggy, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So we all have heard that word diet. It's a bit of a four-letter word for some of us, but we're making it a little easier with portion control.
Definitely, yeah. So we want to make sure to have like a nice, I think visuals are always really important.
So helpful.
To educate, right? And so we have this plate method. So this is called the My Plate method, where it's supposed to be your plate, right? And so half the plate should be focused on a lot of good non-starchy vegetables.
Okay.
Which pretty much all the veggies except the starchy, which is corn, peas, potato, butternut squash, some of those winter squashes.
Got it.
The rest are half the plate is full, keeping you obviously fuller, right? Which is key, which this could be easy to forget, right?
Makes it so easy, yes.
This little quarter of the plate should be focused on carbohydrates, which is your starches, making them really impactful though, right? Because there are some simple carbohydrates and some complex ones. Some are better than others. And so the complex ones are whole grains, brown rice, whole grain bread, a whole wheat pasta, let's say, right? Some sweet potato. And they should just fit in this little quadrant, something small, right?
Okay.
Obviously, depending on your needs, height, weight, age, and activity, you may have a little bit more than others. And then you have a nice, good protein amount. So protein, key to help maintain that muscle mass that we all need to help burn fat, right? And so keeping them really lean sources.
Okay.
So we think about chicken breasts, some fish, right? Less red meat, but once, twice a week could be okay if it's really lean.
Right.
Careful with those high-fat cheeses, right? High-fat dairy, but eggs are amazing. A little bit of egg whites to increase that protein intake. So again, nice and balanced, the way to go, right?
And you have a lot of different choices here. And of course, as we were talking about earlier, guys, you always want to be sure that you're customizing it to you and to your needs, because sometimes, as we were talking earlier, there are people who may already have a higher cholesterol. And so you kind of want to customize it to you.
Definitely, definitely. So of course, visiting a dietitian like me or anybody else in your area, that way they can direct you in the exact, the exact amount of cholesterol that you need. And also in regards to ounces of protein, how many carbs do I need to eat if I have diabetes? Right? How many servings can I do? So nice balanced main meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Key. Also snacks in between are super focused.
Okay.
To help you stay, of course, content. Full, and not to help prevent cravings. So think about high fiber, like fruits and vegetables, like maybe some berries, a small apple for the in-betweens, but accompanied with some good protein if we could, maybe some cottage cheese or Greek yogurt would be an easy way. A quick little protein shake could be easy to incorporate too. That way we get that frequency of eating, so we can help prevent the overeating.
So just not so much about subtracting, but just making better choices to help you stay full, but also stay in this portion control.
Exactly.
Peggy, and if people out there are on their fitness journey and they want to reach out to you, where can they find you?
So 8025 North 10th Street in the North Park Village Plaza.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Again, guys, you can find Peggy at the address that you see on your screen to help you learn more about your weight loss journey.
New semester, new goals, and yes, your financial aid is part of that. STC has the info to help you get off to a strong start in 2026. We'll show you how next.
Ashley's New Year's Bash is back. Ring in the savings with Hot Buy starting at just $2.99 or save up to 25% off your entire purchase. Plus, get free white glove delivery when you shop New Year's Day. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
It's a wrap-up the year sales event at Burns Motors.
Get a new 2025 Ram 2500 Tradesman Crew Cab 4x4 diesel for $59,988. That's right, $59,988. Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
Hi, I'm Charlie Garcia. And I'm Rico Garcia. And we are USA Concrete Coatings. If you're ready to upgrade your business, restaurant, garage, man cave, or porch, then you're ready for USA Concrete Coatings. We'll have your floors looking flawless with our exclusive USA Concrete Coatings products. We'll ensure that your concrete coating is strong and durable. It's antimicrobial and comes with a lifetime warranty. USA Concrete Coatings, from concrete to custom. in just one day.
I was baking cupcakes for my son for his birthday. During washing the baking pans, I sliced my finger open with a steel wool. That's my finger after 5 surgeries. I called the Forest because they helped me with the car accident case about a year prior to this incident. I wasn't sure that they took product cases like this, but they did, so I'm really glad I gave them a call. If Jeff were here, I would thank him and his team because I've been through so much.
Now's your chance to tell me yourself.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Jeff, so much.
Save more now at Bert Ogden Buick GMC during our year-end closeout and drive a new Encore for just $149 a month. That's right, just $149 per month. Shop now and save at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
Dolly Gas.
Right now at your local Ashley, shop the New Year's Bash and save up to 25% off your entire purchase. And pay over time with no interest for 5 years with no money down. Ashley's New Year's Bash is here only for a limited time, so don't miss out.
The following segment is supported by South Texas College.
Financial aid is so important when it comes to furthering our education, and South Texas College has the tools you need to help reach your goals. I've got financial aid specialist Rebecca Lopez joining me. Rebecca, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So I think people hear the word financial aid and they probably get a little nervous, but that's why you're here. You're going to help us today.
Yes, especially at STC.
Yes, you guys make it so easy. So first, let's break it down a little bit. Let's talk about FAFSA. What exactly is it?
Well, it's an application. You submit it, and then it lets us know what the student will qualify for. They got to answer the questions. And then once we receive the application, we break it down for the student, let them know how much they qualify for each term, and then they get their education paid for.
There you go. And so when we talk about qualifying, obviously there are different options. So you guys offer scholarships, grants, and loans. Can you tell us a little bit about each one?
Yes. Okay. So FAFSA, that's with the studentaid.gov website. And then with our scholarships, we do have some on our STC website that students can apply for. Okay. We have a general application and then a long list of other scholarships that they can go into. And then as far as loans go, we do work with credit-based loans there at STC. We work with Sallie Mae, College Access, Forward Loan. They would submit those applications, and once we receive that, we'll also break it down for them how much they qualify for that.
There you go. So you guys make it easy. You break all of it down.
Yes.
So let's talk deadlines, because we know that those are so important. What time is the best time to submit?
Well, fortunately at STC, we do have mini semesters throughout the whole term. Okay. So we don't necessarily have a specific deadline. As long as you get that application before your classes start, at least a good week or so to give it time to process, we'll receive that application in time and get your classes paid for before class starts, or at least on the first day.
Love it. Okay, so you guys are there to help.
Yes.
Do people need to bring anything with them if they're coming to you guys and they want any help?
They shouldn't have to bring anything with them. The FAFSA's with the IRS now, so it should just link all your income information from that year it's requesting. There are times where you should bring it. I mean, just in case, bring the tax return with you. Okay. But other than that, that's all you need, and just do the application there online.
I love it. And you guys are there for step by step.
Yes.
So if people want more information, if they have any questions, where can they find all that?
Our STC website, southtexascollege.edu. They can go there, and then we have our phone number, which is 956-872-8375. We have our chat portal, so any way you can reach us, just go ahead and reach us and we'll help you.
There you go. Quick and easy.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I've learned a lot. Hopefully you guys did too. You made it so quick and easy. Thank you. Again, STC is always there to help you with any of your FAFSA needs. You can get in contact with their financial aid department. A quick reminder, spring semester does start January 20th. Make sure you reach out today to find out how they can help you.
We've listened to one of her songs, but I still think we have time for just one more. Come back to hear more beautifully curated music on Take 5.
Every holiday season, people ask if we're bringing back that Christmas commercial.
Yep, that's me, the elf on the right. A lot's changed since then.
I still say we should bring the elf costumes back.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard no.
But one thing hasn't changed. Clark Chevrolet and Clark Knapp Honda are still your hometown family dealerships, built on tradition, community, and doing things how Dad taught us.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas. And no, I'm not putting the elf costume back on. Yet.
Family owned, community focused, elf costume optional.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Performing Arts Center is where creativity takes center stage. This facility immerses students in visual, performing, and fine arts programs where every student shines. Los Fresnos CISD, what we do here shapes the world.
Louis, are you crazy?
No, Rosemary, just look at this serious face.
Well, Louis is a little crazy sometimes, but not right now. He's offering a complete HVAC system for only the price of the outdoor unit.
You heard that right. You'll get the indoor unit free.
The time is definitely right for you to get that brand new air conditioning system and save.
And remember, you can always trust the Texan Pink.
For details, call the Texan Pink today, 956-702-4377.
It's the wrap-up of the year sales event at Burns Motors. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab 4x2 for $37,988. That's right, $37,988. Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight. You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people. The Jacobs Brothers Law Firm. 1-800-PARTNER. A force for justice.
What do you think were the biggest moments this year? Well, ABC has put together a special show highlighting all of the most iconic and viral moments, and you can catch it right here at 7 and only on Channel 5. And happening on Wednesday morning, Quinta Mazatlan hosts New Year's Eve birding for beginners at 8:30. Spend the last day of the year learning about bird calls and behaviors to leave in feedings more with. It's all about staying in tune with our friends in the sky. And on Saturday, UTRGV's basketball has another doubleheader against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. This South Texas showdown has also got some #BeatCorpusChristi shirts to give out before both games, women's at 2 and men's at 4:30. Thanks for spending your Monday afternoon with us. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 3 for more local stories on Take 5. But I think we can do with one more song for International Cello Day. Guys, what do y'all say? Okay, all right, well, here's Genuine Cello with one more song in celebration.
Happy Cello Day!
dimension. We all come from it.
Pretty cool performance right there. I'm Javier Guerra. Here's what we're working on for Channel 5 News at 5. McAllen police are looking for this man. They say he's wanted in connection to the shooting death of Mission businessman Eddie Betancourt. The shooting happened on Saturday. 60-year-old Reynaldo Mata Rios told police he would turn himself in, but hasn't yet. He's described as 6 feet tall with brown hair and brown eyes. And these beaches in Cameron County are still temporarily closed. County officials say it's due to the cold front and high tides. They include Boca Chica Beach, as well as county beach access numbers 4, 5, and 6. We'll be sure to let you know once they reopen. And that is the view at South Padre Island right there. It is chilly outside. Conditions on the island not suitable for a beach day, but still nice to be out there. First Warn 5 meteorologist Sergio Puente has your First Warn 5 forecast coming up at 5. Keep it here. Family Feud is next.
You're watching KRGV Weslaco.